Ach Gott, die wieder?
A birdhouse in the university? I thought the Arch-Chancellor had ordered all the local wildlife to be shot. Oh, no, that was the students. Well, that's all right then. Just so long as he wasn't being cruel to animals.
Du hast grausam zu.
The suffragista, doing what I can only call a tied-up routine.
We shall not be moved. Women want the joke. Jokes for women. Female jesters can be every bit as dried up and cliched as a man. We shall not be moved.
Oh, no, not again.
We shall not be moved.
What, never?
What? Well, obviously not never. I mean, there's calls of nature for a start. The protest would lose some of its majesty if I didn't nip off now and then for a quick, well, you know.
Oh, I see.
Then there's sundry other emergencies. I mean, if a tidal wave, right, came sweeping this way, right, then the protest itself could hardly be seen to suffer if I screamed in fright, untied myself and fled in the opposite direction. Just common sense, really. Live to fight another day, that sort of thing. Still, all in all, we will not be moved involuntarily, except by cause of nature, cause of supernature, or through other extraneous circumstances that we can't really control.
Fine. Possibly the most carefully thought-out protest song I've ever heard. It seems to me there has to be a better way of doing this sort of thing. Have you ever considered maybe distributing leaflets?
Thought of it, but it's a bit hard passing out leaflets when I'm roped up here, right?
I don't think you quite understand my point. But then who does? Is it a good place for this kind of thing? I mean, is the university garden really the most effective place to be getting your message across?
Not really. Still, what it lacks in street presence, I feel it makes up for with a certain rural charm, don't you? Ah, sun in the trees, the wind in my hair, the rather interesting feel of hemp bounds as they restrain me. Are you married at all?
Excuse me, I think I hear my mother calling. Leaving us, of course, to ask the question, just how does she manage to tie up both of her own ends? See you later.
Obwohl, hier geht's in meinen Pinjas.
Bees, nature's little workers. I guess we could all learn from them.
Oh.
You know, downer.
Now don't tell me, something's wrong, isn't it?
Oh, you know, it's like, well, like, whoa, you know, whoa. We've run out of ants. And hex only works if there's enough bugs, and like, there isn't enough bugs. So my wonderful machine for working things out won't work.
So why don't you just get more ants?
It's him. Kevin, the ant leader. He's revolting. He's got the rest of the anthills striking for better pay and, you know, like conditions.
Can't you negotiate?
No, he's brought in the big muscle. He's got grasshoppers and crickets protecting his placard gangs. It's a cricket picket.
Well, why don't you just put your foot down?
I did. That's why I need more ants.
So, in effect, you're saying that what you'd really like me to do is to go out on a dangerous quest to fetch you a whole bunch of new ants.
Oh, great. Will you?
I'll consider it. Right after I have my severed limbs stuffed into a foam accelerator. But we know better, don't we, boys and girls? You know, as I stand and gaze at this sort of scientific achievement, it just makes goosebumps shiver all up and down my spine.
Hey, don't scratch it. It's probably some of my ants.
So tell me, what wonderful solutions has Hex provided us with of late?
Well, now that you mention it, Hex hasn't done a great deal since I last saw you. It's like broken. That's not to say that with the right ants it couldn't like calculate pi or even the Arch-Chancellor's inside leg measurement.
So as I see it, I can't get Hex to work without collecting a number of ants. I can't get the ants, apparently, without travelling to far-off climes and collecting the darn things, leading to a lovely series of little sub-quests designed to chew up at least 6 or 7 hours of our valuable time. But is this living? I mean, following these Russian doll problems one after another, it's not much of a life for an enterprising chap like me. I want adventure. I want excitement. I want action.
I want ants.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Well, that's it for now.
Okay. Ich hab keine Lust mehr. Ich hoffe, das ist mehr nichts. Ich hoffe, dass ich alles ohne Gespräche mit den Leuten erfahre.
Hello again.
He said...
Yeah, he said, what are you doing standing about here all day when the cosmos is going down the privy? Hey, I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Just fancy. 20 years of school and finally you've mastered the ability to talk to a rat. Your mother must be so very proud. If you ever had a mother.
Oh, lovely. A cartload of corpses. Still, I suppose it's nice to get out for a bit of a ride in the fresh air.
Bring out your dead, highly bring.
Achso, ja, ne, wenn ich mitfilme.
Well, that's enough of this conversation for me.
Muss ich tot sein, um tot zu sein.
Hello.
Dead? Why, come in, sir. Come in and decompose yourself.
I'm not dead, I was just being polite.
Not even a little bit dead? Not fading away? No nagging little cough or unexplained twinge or tiny touch of fever? Come now, surely you can make the effort?
No.
No. I suppose not. All the fun's going out of this business these days.
Can't you see that this woman isn't dead?
Oh. You think you're qualified to judge, do you?
But she isn't dead. Just look at her.
Oh, I see. Look at Mr. Expert. That's your expert opinion, is it? An expert in being alive, then, are we?
Well, yes.
I suppose everyone is. That's the problem with this job. There's no way of gaining any respect.
Can't you see that?
I'm so sorry.
Well, can't you see?
No!
What is it that you do exactly?
Well, I issue all the death certificates, make sure they're really dead, that sort of thing. We can't have people being buried alive, you know.
I should certainly say not.
Yes, they'd be hell to pay at the graveyard. All the undead would be on me like a shot. Live bodies in a dead-only area. Wrongful zoning of designated areas, the lot. Very touchy lot, the undead.
What have they got to be snobby about?
Been there a long time, you see. They're getting very touchy with this epidemic and everything. When you've got yourself a nice grave, good view, patio and barbecue pit, well, you get a bit iffy when a lot of newcomers suddenly turn up. Only to be expected.
Okay.
Well, at least they're cheap and thorough. Anytime I feel myself coming over dead, I think I'll just nip in here for a lie down.
Bye.
See you later.
Was war das denn gerade?
A mirror? Oh, shiny. Who is that handsome chap in it? I think you might be confusing me with someone who actually wants to exert themselves. I'd need a good reason before I'd lie on that cold slab.
Bring out your dead.
So, where do you transport your corpses?
Oh, well, it used to be all mountains, you know, scenic locations. Very cold, you see, so the customers enjoyed it for longer before all their bits fell off. But you should see the place we've just found now, sir. Beaches, hats with corks, blondes with these huge, straining, pink, oil-smeared...
Yes, but how do I get there?
Well, you'd have to be dead, sir. We've got the entire season's passages already booked.
Look, are you telling me that I have to be dead in order to qualify for tourist travel?
Well, yes, sir. But it's a very reasonable option. We let you take all the luggage you want.
Why's that?
It's all classed as carrying baggage, sir. That was just another little Undertaker's joke.
It's a good thing you have a captive audience. Why not just tell me how to get to this holiday location of yours?
Just a death certificate should do it, sir. It's the only way to tell these days. Got one, have you?
No, not yet.
So, you need a death certificate just to qualify for foreign travel. In many ways, death's a small price to pay for getting out of this place and starting new life somewhere else. Let's just stop all this now.
Okay, ich speichere jetzt und hab für den Anfang mal genug hier. So, jetzt hallo und herzlich willkommen bei einer weiteren Aufnahme von Discworld 2. Ich hoffe, ihr habt genauso Interesse daran, weiterzuhören, wie es jetzt weitergeht. Ich glaube, ich muss da runter. Vom Totensammler, vom Death Collector haben wir ja erfahren, dass wir nur mitkommen können, wenn wir tot sind. Das heißt, wir müssen jetzt nachweisen, dass wir tot sind.
I'd need a good reason before I'd lie on that cold slab. How does one get to be declared dead round here?
Simple, sir. Just lay down on that slab. When a cold mirror won't cloud with your body's breath and there's no detectable pulse, then we can safely declare the individual to have passed beyond.
Even if they're still walking and talking?
I've had to relax those criteria, sir. In the current situation, it pays to be flexible in your definitions.
Okay, wir haben
Sorry,
mit den
can't stay and chat all
gewählt.
day. Must be off.
Ja, ich habe wieder eine Vorstellung, aber dazu muss ich jetzt... Ganze Scheiße noch dabei haben. Die Vampiratte finde ich geil. Aus hier mit dir! Ich muss zum Zukunftsfleisch. Das ist, glaube ich, da. Das ist, glaube ich, wurscht. Ne, doch, da. Luggage. Eispickel. Eis. Aus. Oby. Aus. Fix. Kein Puls.
Good idea, but not just yet. Good idea, but not just yet.
Okay, muss ich mich erst... Na, bleib doch! Wie gesagt, kein Puls.
This should fool him.
Let's just leave him alone.
If it's low body temperature he wants, then it's low body temperature he'll get. All right. Look, I'm feeling a little bit dead. And so I thought I'd better just pop along and see you.
Right. A very wise decision, if I may say so, sir. Now, we'll do a few little standard tests. Firstly, I'll check your breath, see if it clouds up this mirror. Okay, now I'll check your arm for a pulse. Looking good so far, sir. Just one last test. Your body temperature.
No, wait! Perhaps we can talk about this.
Wonderful news, sir. Wonderful news.
Yes? Am I dead?
As a doornail, sir. Finally, a satisfied customer at last. Now then, here's a death certificate, which also entitles you to cut-price headstone carving, embalming, and free drinks at the yearly Mortician's Ball.
Mortician's Ball? Doesn't sound like much fun to me.
Oh, you know, sir, once the old embalming fluid starts flowing, of course it kills you at the end, but what doesn't, eh? Well, have a nice death. And please don't hesitate to call round again if there's anything I can do for you.
Yay.
I think you might be confusing me with someone who actually wants to exert themselves.
Oh, hat den... Oh, den Spiegel. So, den klauen wir jetzt. Mr. Bunsen kann den benehmen, oder?
My hands are already warm enough.
Gut. Hier hoch, Rindswind.
I better not store that away.
Viel zu ehrlich, der Kerl. Viel zu ehrlich.
out you're dead! Luxury post-mortem transportation services, 5-star service, best cadaver relocation agency in Ankh-Morpork, highly recommended service, bring out your dead.
So, where do you transport your corpses?
Oh, well, it used to be all mountains, you know, scenic locations. Very cold, you see, so the customers enjoyed it for longer before all their bits fell off. But you should see the place we've just found now, sir. Beaches, hats with corks, and blondes with these huge, straining, pink, oil-smeared...
Yes, but how do I get there?
Well, you'd have to be dead, sir. We've got the entire season's passages already booked.
Look, are you telling me that I have to be dead in order to qualify for tourist travel?
Well, yes, sir. But it's a very reasonable option. We let you take all the luggage you want.
Why's that?
It's all classed as carrying baggage, sir. That was just another little Undertaker's joke.
It's a good thing you have a captive audience. Why not just tell me how to get to this holiday location of yours?
Just a death certificate should do it, sir. It's the only way to tell these days. Got one, have you?
Ja, aber warum?
Be seeing you then.
Right, well, hop on, sir. We'll soon have you off to a post-mortem holiday. Did I tell you the one about the carrying luggage?
Afraid so.
Ah, well, can't win them all. Or any of them, come to think of it.
Cling.
Har, yo ho ho, me matey. Shiver your timber, a vast improvement.
Stop that!
Oh, please. It's genuine nautical gibberish.
No, I've told you about that. I'm only doing business with you if you stop all that ridiculous yo-ho-ho business. It's demeaning.
But it's establishing character.
No, it's establishing that you are a loony. This is supposed to be a sea voyage, not Captain Sea Dog's little shipmates holiday fun club.
Look, if we're going to sea, then we ought to establish ourselves as acceptable stereotypes of sea-going characters. It all stands to reason. Now, you can't hold me responsible for the paradigms which grip our customers. They expect this sort of thing. They don't think you're real without all that avast the main bracer business. Word-of-mouth advertising can make or break a business like mine.
Word of mouth? They're dead.
Oh, all right. Just bring them on board then and we'll forget all about it. Timbers, shiver, hoist, locker.
Vincent!
Man, stop it, no.
What?
Nothing. Just, clearing my throat.
There's something very odd about you.
As I were walking down Paradise Street, singing hey ho, blow the man down, a saucy young cuttlefish I chanced there to meet. Oh, give me some time to blow the sheep up. Damn!
I say, any chance of a cup of tea, my nautical arty?
Arr! That's the ghost of Captain Lavenderbeard, back from Davy Jones's bathroom. Run for your lives! Women and fearless sea dogs first!
You know, I seem to meet more crazy people than sheer coincidence should allow. Anyway, looks like I'm in control now.
Hier seht ihr die Welt, die Scheibenwelt, die ist eine Scheibe. Auf dem Rücken einer Schildkröte. Also die Scheibenwelt steht auf dem Rücken von 4 Elefanten. Und die 4 davon stehen auf der Rücken von der Schildkröte. Groß Antuin, glaube ich. Und jetzt sind wir im Kontinent XXXX.
You! There you are! Bone idle, I see. Come on, get up and get back to work. It's chaos back there.
No. I like it here. It's a land of opportunity. Sun, surf, and prawns.
I can see the sun's giving you a nice bleach. Come on, we're going home.
No, I'm not going back. I worked my fingers to the bone for them, but they all hate me.
Hate you? What does that matter? You're death. You're not supposed to worry about things. You just happen.
Well, I want more from life. A little bit of popularity. Not too much to ask, is it? I work hard for everybody. Does anyone ever say thank you? I think not.
Thank you for dying? Look, if I promise you that I'll find a way of making you popular, will you come back?
People will like me. You promise?
Cross my heart and hope to meet you in your professional capacity. Now, is it a deal?
All right. But only if you make me feel wanted.
I have just the thing to bring the message into the people's hearts and minds, my dear fellow. Tell me, have you ever heard of something called the Clickies?
A clicky, you say? Something to make a legendary figure more personally popular? That's a challenge and a half, that is. But nothing modern marketing techniques can't handle. You just leave it to old Dibbler.
All right, but I wanted to have integrity. Just make it nice.
Nice? Of course it'll be nice. I'll tell you what, I'll splice you in for half the take, but mind, I'm cutting my own throat. Now, tell me what talent you got lined up. This, lead of yours. Nice, upper balcony, is she?
No.
Oh, well, what a skinny one then, eh? Long and lean, eh? Whoa!
Well, quite lean, yes.
I got it then. I've got the angle. Works as a shipwright by day over at the docks. Sweat, 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 wood shavings, and torn, tight little shirt, and then dances in an exotic nightclub every evening. We clap a soundtrack on it, and we got a hit for sure.
A shipwright who dances in a topless bar? What the hell do you take our audiences for?
For about 3 groat a ticket. Why? What's wrong? The formula's perfect.
I'm just not so sure my principal lead is going to make a very convincing exotic dancer. I mean, sex-wise and all.
You mean they're a man?
Well, I suppose he's a man. It's hard to tell, really. You have to look at the pelvis, don't you?
They keep you wizards indoors too long. That's your problem, mate. Look, I'll tell you what, we can sell anything, just as long as we have the right marketing. You know the product, so I'll leave all that with you. We need 3 things to make this a success. You've been waiting for this bit, haven't you? Just waiting for it. First and foremost, a gorgeous babe. That's just pro forma for the press. Next, you need a really catchy jingle, a song we can clap into the soundtrack. Finally, we need a gimmicks, a novelty merchandise that actually creams the cake. Get me those 3 things, and I'll have a film out in no time.
Collect a babe, a jingle, and some novelties. I don't suppose you'd consider collecting them yourself.
Nah, mate. What sort of fool would waste his valuable leisure time voluntarily going off on annoying little quests set by stupid and ungrateful people, eh?
Ja, das ist eine gute Frage.
Yes, he'd have to be some sort of idiot, wouldn't he? Oh well, see you in a little while then. Take axe, open door, kill dragon. Why wasn't I born in the days of text adventures? Death, old chap, we are gonna make you a star.
There's a place you're always welcome, that's as nice as it can be. Everyone can get in, 'cause it's absolutely free.